Today's best music mix.
Free Radio.
It is Free Radio, and welcome to Free Radio. Imagine Dragons. Hello, guys.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
How are you? How's it been for the last few days? Welcome to the UK. Welcome to Birmingham.
It feels good to be here. We're extremely excited to be in the UK. I think we're most excited to have a little Indian food because we keep hearing that the Indian food here is fabulous.
This is the place. If you like Indian food, this is the place for it.
What's the best restaurant, though?
Oh, the best restaurant. I mean, you can pretty much go anywhere. Balti, we are famous for around here.
Balti, huh?
This is the land of the Balti, huh?
Exactly right.
Can you get it spicy?
Yeah, well, it's up to you. How can you guys handle it?
In general, we go pretty hot, but Ben is in a league of his own.
Yes. He orders bear mace off online. That's what he uses as hot sauce.
What's that? What is that, like the hottest of...
Like the mace you use to repel grizzly bears if you're being
Wow.
attacked.
Just as like a topping?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no
good
joke.
stuff.
Every restaurant we go to, we challenge the waiter to challenge the chef to make the hottest dish possible, and then he laughs in their face when they bring it up.
Never had a curry hot enough.
Okay, we'll see tonight.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's just like cancel the tour from tomorrow. We'll know why Birmingham has beaten you. So, what's it been like being in the UK aside from the Indian food? How does it compare to Vegas? I suppose it's a bit of a difficult comparison, Birmingham to Vegas, but
Sure.
still.
You know, as crazy as it sounds, I think that the people here are more crazy than the people in Las
wow.
Vegas. There's a lot of enthusiasm coming out of the crowds at the concert. It's been some of the funnest people to play for that we've ever experienced.
It's going to be a learning curve for you whilst you're over here.
Yeah, we're having fun.
A couple of
If you can't
phrases.
tell.
I've written down a couple of phrases that you could use on stage tonight and get in touch with the sort of West Midlands audience.
Okay.
You could say
Please.
Bab. Bab's like, you're all right, Bab. Bab's
Bab.
like a nice phrase. So
What
like,
does that mean? Like
it's
that?
just like friend or mate or
Oh, so it's like babe?
sort of, yeah. But don't say babe. Just
Yeah, because
Bab.
that's like a girl.
Bab.
Just like say, point to someone in the front row, say, you having a good time, Bab?
Is that really gonna work?
Honestly,
Really?
I think it'll fly.
Set
I think,
up. I smell
Yeah,
set
yeah,
up.
that
No.
kind of seems fishy to me.
And the other thing is,
I can see myself tonight being like, "You having a good time, Bab?" And everybody being like,
Punch in the
"Boo!"
face.
Yeah. Who is this guy? My name's not Bob.
and I suppose the other one is more of a sort of black country phrase, but it's West Midlands. It is Boston. So that's like really good. Not Boston, Boston.
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 Like bustin'.
A bit like Boston, yeah. So they use them tonight.
So how do you use that in a sentence?
If someone else says that the gig was Boston,
The gig was busting.
That's good.
You guys are busting tonight.
You guys are busting.
Boston.
Bab.
Boston.
All you,
gotta
all
have-
you Babs are busting.
Oh,
Is that
Can
work?
you use it as a plural, Babs?
Yeah, I think so. Try it. We'll see.
Or is it Babs? Babs? Bab?
Bob's.
Bab.
No, it's Babs.
Babs. You
All you
Babs
Babs
are
are
like
busting.
a kebab.
You'll
Boston.
You'll certainly find out in a
You
few
Babs
hours.
in Birmingham are busting.
Boston.
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 We'll work on it.
Boston.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, okay. Forget the whole warm up before the show. Just be sat backstage working that out, and you'll be absolutely
We'll
fine.
just say it's hella cool.
Exactly.
Hella cool. That's so stupid.
So what a journey it's been for you guys. I mean, looking back over the past few years for you and where you've come from, and now a number 2 album on the charts, just phenomenal. What a progression you've had.
It's just been crazy. I think all of us were blown away to find out that the album debuted at number 2. I think, we've been a band for 4 years, and it's kind of, coming 5 years, and it's just been a lot of ups and downs. And so to get to this point now where people all over the world are hearing our music, I think that it's a very gratifying feeling as an artist when to know that it wasn't all for naught. So we all are very grateful for where we are. There's so many artists that deserve to be here that we've met on the road throughout the years. So we're just extremely grateful.
But you've had like you say, you've had a tough time of getting to where you are. It's not like, it's the usual sort of story of a band starting from the bottom, basically.
Yep.
Tell me about this story I read about you in O'Shea's in Vegas, where it all sort of set up for you. Something about a 6-hour gig that you did? What was that?
Yeah,
That
lots
wasn't
of
just
6
one.
hour- Yeah, we would do 6-hour
Wow.
gigs all throughout, a few of them every
Yeah,
week.
pretty much like 4 a week.
Yeah, and it really was pretty ridiculous because we really made barely any money to do the 6-hour gigs, but I can't complain because the money did keep us alive. We rented out a house together. We had a little band house, And yeah, we just played these 6-hour gigs, and that we would do 50% covers, 50% originals. So we learned like 50 cover songs. Just we got to pick it from bands that we loved. So it was good for us to study the writing of bands that we love. But 6 hours is too much. And yeah, I passed out while one of the gigs, fell back on the drums, and there was so many crazy things that happened during those cover gigs.
I remember a man once came onto stage and licked my face.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, expect a lot of that tonight. That's just
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just Birmingham
the
crowds
norm.
for you.
Some quality
All those
babs out
babs.
there.
All those babs busting
Nice.
out the licks.
You're getting it eventually, slowly
Yeah,
but surely.
I
You're
think I
getting
use busting in the American way there.
You'll be fine.
Busting
it
out.
out.
But
yeah,
you
busting it out is
So
like.
you passed out on stage. What did the rest of you do? Just go, just keep going.
Keep
Just kept playing.
Keep
Yeah.
playing.
They didn't even
Keep the
blink
loop
an
going.
eye.
It'll be fine.
They were like, ha, dun, 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 dun. No, I ended up getting up and finishing the song though. And,
Standing ovation.
Good work. Yeah.
Standing ovation.
That'll do it. That will absolutely do it. Now your music is, as we say, absolutely everywhere. Number two on the album charts, and it's been used in films and more. I mean, the first time I ever heard you was FIFA as a FIFA player. That's when you're on there as a band. That you've made it then.
Yep, that was a define. Everybody like talks to us and they're like, "What was the defining moment when you played this festival?" And I'm like, "No, FIFA. We had our song on FIFA."
Yeah, we went out and
That
bought
was
that.
busting.
Like, we bought that game the day it came out, and played it. And
Were you okay? Because obviously the music plays on the menu screen. If you haven't got FIFA, that's how it works. Were you skipping through the songs or just waiting and hoping?
We turned off all the songs except on Top of the World.
But yeah, it's fantastic that, and used in films as well is a great way to get some exposure.
Definitely. Whenever.
by the way, I'm just curious, who do you play with on FIFA?
Well, my friends and I have a thing called the 5-star challenge when we play each other. So you go on and you sort of random the teams until you get a team with 5 stars. So you're
Okay.
So then you could
It's
have
one of the top tier.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean that helps me no end. But you've got your Barcelona's, Spain's, World 11, Classic 11. It's never
Is
really
Brazil
a mismatch.
5-star?
Yeah, Brazil's 5-star. Germany, England somehow. I have no
City?
idea.
Man
City,
City,
Man
Man
United.
United.
This guy
yeah.
knows what he's doing. I think you're pretty fierce.
Chelsea? Is Chelsea?
Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea's up there. I think
That's kind of a cool thing to do. I've never tried that.
Should try
We
that.
should try that.
I'm afraid of you now. I think you're probably a pretty good
I
player.
mean, what I usually do is the 1-star challenge because I'm just that good that I play with a 1-star team, but I let my buddies play with a 5-star team. I mean, that's what I do. But
it's very kind of you. That, but then still, when you beat them, you go.
Exactly.
Nice.
No, I'm not that good actually. I'm all right. We did this challenge actually. This is real where we had our fans in every city in the U.S. when we go on tour. Whoever could tweet us like the best insult, we would invite them onto our bus to play FIFA with us.
That's amazing.
And we brought all these fans on in different cities, and they had to say that they could play FIFA because we didn't want any amateur. You know what I mean? We didn't want to waste our
You don't
time.
want to explain it. What button? What does this button do?
Yeah, exactly.
Get out.
Exactly. We didn't have time for that. But me and Wayne are undefeated. We didn't lose a match.
that was a high five, by the way.
Yeah, that was a high five.
That clapping sound.
we were busting everyone. Oh wait, no, that's probably the American use again.
You were Boston at it.
We were Boston.
Boston at it?
We were
I think
Boston.
All those babs.
Yeah.
Boston Babs, right and left.
I might have to ring my
wait,
housemate
no,
up
that's
and nip
busting,
backstage. I'm granted I'm meant to be on air, but I might have to nip backstage. Maybe after the gig, I'll pop over and show you how the English play FIFA.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we should play. Seriously, I'd love to play.
Don't start something.
Are you
got
really
finished.
good?
He makes,
I'm alright,
he makes
I'm
his
alright.
own teams. Of
All right,
course
just
he's
tell me
good.
this: Are you proficient with your forward pass?
Yeah, have you learnt the lob through ball yet?
Oh, yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course.
well, good. I'm just checking what connoisseurs you are now.
Who do you
FIFA.
think I am?
Exactly.
Just
Well, that's
some
fine.
usual Bab off the
Okay.
street?
Well, pop over after the gig.
All right, I think we shall.
Challenge accepted. Okay, but you guys, obviously, I mean, you'll be very good because you've been on tour for so long now. You've been all over the UK, all over the US. How's it been for you? Is it just sort of a regular thing now?
I don't think it's ever a regular thing for us. We're so it's still surreal to us. I mean, we feel so lucky and humbled by the whole thing every day. We just can't believe where it's at the moment. It's insane.
Guys, it has been a pleasure chatting to you today. I will
too.
see you later on after the gig for a
right,
FIFA session.
right. All right, it's on.
5-star challenge.
All right, deal.
Game on.
See you then.
Okay, it's on.
Free radio.
Today's best music mix.
It's nice.